Ikatopi and ikat mati, two terms that make no literal sense, yet is unanimously used by all Malaysians. They are the perfect epitome of Malaysian drinking bags culture. However, one traditional coffee shop threatens to erase these few words from our everyday use. Trendy Kopitiam is the latest buzz in the town, but up until 2 months ago, their business is struggling. Bankruptcy looks inevitable. So how did they manage to change their fortune? The answer is a simple but brilliant marketing move.
生意好咗好多，潮流興啊嘛！依家做生意唔跟潮流，可以玩完嘅啫嘛。最緊要係方便又易攞。
Steve considers himself as a pioneer. He is the first coffee shop owner who stopped using takeaway drinking bags. Instead, he introduces disposable cups as the alternative.
做生意基本上变化就很大，如果你没有跟上潮流的话，很容易就会被淘汰。所以一刚开始有人这样子做的话，后面就有很多人跟着做。
Next, we interview Joseph Wong, a Southeast Asian food and culture specialist.
Plastic drinking bags becoming increasingly rare in Singapore. Food courts and cafes which typically uses other forms of cups have already taken over the traditional coffee shops over there.
Joseph believes that the booming coffee industry means that the same thing will inevitably happen here. But do regular customers share Joseph's opinion?
梗係火啦，話換又換，而家搞埋啲白色杯一路嚟打包噶嘛，梗係嘛，好似錯摸多點勾啊？點勾啊？單手啊？
咪一樣，成本貴咗啲咁樣咯，啲人多別燈。
紙度容易過嘛？如果係杯嘅係咪好艱難過咯？過唔到。依家後生仔係咪好中意跟風係咪？講明佢打包嘅，打包梗係用紙袋噶嘛。
There are two plausible theories on the origins of the plastic drinking bags. In Malay, the word bungkus is used to describe that the food or drinks that are being ordered are meant for takeaway. In Chinese, the word is tapao, literal meaning hit the bag. This means that through language, we have been indirectly influenced to store our drinks and foods in bags for takeout purposes. As the name suggests, this theory is based on the strings that we use to tie the drinking bags, tali raffia or raffia strings. These strings are made from raffia palm, native to the tropical region of Africa, which is strategically located right in the middle between Central America and Southeast Asia, the two regions that happen to be using plastic drinking bags. The weirdest part, all three regions are located right along the equator line. Is it a coincidence, or is something much larger at play? However, Joseph, our expert, believes that the reason is far simpler than most people would have thought.
Plastic drinking bags are just more practical, period. Comparing with other forms of cups like paper, plastics and so on, not to mention that you have different sizes. But for plastic bags, one size fits all.
Our next journey brings us to food sellers that advocate the use of plastic drinking bags.
Ambil plastik.
Ada fikir mau ke cawan plastik?
Tak, itu plastik juga itu. Ada cawan mie. Plastik lagi ada lebih sekilat. Cawan ada kurang.
Plastik. Makan kurang bungkus, air banyak bungkus. Terasok.
Kenapa kertas
Terasok.
We asked the owners on what they'll do if all their competitors started using disposable cups, but they politely declined to answer. Surprisingly, Joseph believed that the business owners are not the one to blame here. Instead, the fault lies within us, the customers.
The point is we usually don't appreciate something until they are gone. Foreigners might find plastic drinking bags unique, but for most local, we have taken it for granted.
A detailed research does indeed prove that there are several drinking bags enthusiasts out there, including famous celebrities.
我觉得很新奇啊，就是马来西亚的奶茶都装在这种透明的塑料袋里，真的很特别，台湾都找不到，应该没有办法取代了吧？这是你们的国宝哎，你们的特色之一哎，它就是，我觉得它象征着你们马来西亚的一个特色跟一个文化。
I love that actually. It was totally weird. The funny thing is I knew what the word mati meant, and so, but I didn't speak much Malay. I'm trying to figure out what this guy is asking me, and I have no idea. Something about dying. It would feel less like Malaysia. For me, I love the little tiny thing. And as strange as it sounds, those bags really are kind of part of the culture. It would be like a part of Malaysia was missing. I would not like it at all if those bags were gone.
For now, we can't possibly know what the future holds for the ikan mati and ikat tepi culture. But history taught us that we are a culture obsessed with something fresh, but not necessarily new. Steve may have indirectly kickstarted the end of Malaysia's plastic drinking bags, but will it last?
This is called the no string attach. You have two ways of using it. The ikat tepi way, simply tie a knot around the upper corner for those ones who consume it immediately. The ikat mati way, simply seal off the whole entire plastic bag for those who want to consume it at a later stage.
ஐஸ் போட முடியும் ஐஸ் போடுங்க